Hey everyone, back again. Welcome back to another video review. This time we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Leader Class Armada Megatron. I'm blown away by this figure. This figure is very awesome looking. I must say this is a very well designed figure. It is superbly awesome. It's very neat. No question about it. Yes, he is obviously a repaint and a retool of the original Leader Class Megatron from the same line. I don't have that figure to compare at the time of this recording, but once I get him, we'll compare the two. But yes, obviously this is an homage to the original Armada Megatron, which is very neat. And all in all, it's very awesome looking. Power colors mostly very Armada inspired. Does have the green, does have some yellow, does have the Decepticon logo on the other side of the tank, does have gray for the barrel, some orange, and yeah, all in all very cool. Oh, and some gunmetal gray and whatever. As obviously as you can see, he's also promotes a tank, because obviously in Transformers Armada he was a tank, and that is very cool. Speaking of tank, it can do all the functionalities. Yes, the turret will rotate a full 360 degrees, which is very cool. The turret unfortunately will not go up, and the barrel will not go up and down. However, it will fire a missile. Okay, I said it will fire a missile. There we go. Very cool. Not as the power on it is not as lethal as Thundercracker's gun was. So that is very cool. I'm just going to put the missile off to the side for now. He does come with a couple accessories other than the missile, and that is this rocket launcher and this handgun. Take it off here. You can see that, yes, that's the gun here, and that's the other gun. You can take both weapons, if you want to, and combine them into one, which is very, very cool. Very, very cool, I must say. I'm sorry, what the... Oops, sorry for the camera bumpage. Camera bumpage. Oh dear. But yeah, okay. Da-da-da. Wow. Okay. Oh, there we go. So there is the gun. Very neat. The handheld gun. Oh no, not too bad. The other feature that they put in, which is very, very cool. The treads are rubber, and yes, they roll. Very awesome. You can hear that. That is so cool. Yes, the original mold, the original G1 Megatron inspired Leader Class figure does have the same features, although different. Now, on the original Armada Megatron, yes, he had the long antennas that would stick out to act as grabbers of death. Unfortunately, you don't see that on this figure, but you can see right there the orange tips. Maybe that's an inspired kind of homage, but you can see his head there. That's just way at the bottom, because his head on the original figure was like right at the top. That would be nice if they just maybe, I don't know how to. I'm sure there'll be some customizers out there that will do this thing. But all in all, Armada Megatron here is very, very cool and pretty awesome looking. I don't know what to say. This figure is very, very cool. So yeah. Pretty cool tank mode, awesome looking figure in this vehicle mode, and pretty epic. So, to transform him, what you need to do is you need to take the back of the tank. That's going to be his crotch. Sorry if I said that, guys. Take the backs of the tank. You want to unpeg them from the front of the tank and fold them down like this. Like that, and then pegging them into place. Like so. There we go. Take the feet, fold them down. It's a very cool feet transformation. And then that's the lower half complete. And there is the Tank of Death. Oh, and yeah, you can also see the little details. So maybe that's the homage there too, as well, to the Armada Megatron, the original one. Take the fronts of the treads, fold them back like this. But then you want to take the entire top of the tank, fold it down like this. Take this arm here, fold it, or fold this panel up, revealing his wrist. And then what you want to do here is you want to take the cannon here, push down the barrel here, rotate it around like this. You can do it however you want, but this is how I like to do it, just because, for a reason I'll get to later. And then you can do the same here on this. Fold down the, or maybe not. But yeah, you can kind of give him the fusion cannon look, but nah, I wouldn't. Then you want to take the chest here, fold it down like this, and then you just want to peg it into some tiny holes here, like so. And the second to last thing, sorry. You can differentiate the treads however you want. Well, first, you have to do something. Take the crotch, fold it up, and then just, oh, come on, and click it into place. There we go. But you can differentiate the treads however you want, but I just prefer to kind of either leave them like this, or you can, what I like to do is take the treads here like so, and leave them like so, to give him the Armada Megatron look, because in the original Armada Megatron, the treads were on his shoulders, like they were like just about as high as his antennas are right here. The last little thing you need to do is just to rotate the head around, like so. And there you go, there you have Armada Megatron in robot mode. All in all, very, very cool. I must say, very epic looking, and a nice homage to the original Armada figure, and obviously the show, which was very cool. Does have Decepticon logos on his shoulders, just kind of to... So I think the original one had 3 of them. He had 2 on his shoulders and 1 on his chest. That was interesting. Anyways, articulation-wise, head can go side to side, arms go full 360, kind of limited by the treads. If you have them posed like this, out to the side, bend at the elbow, they can rotate, and no wrist or hand articulation, which is a shame. Come on, guys. Anyways, let's go forward and back, out to the side, bend at the knee, rotate, and feet articulation, but that's due to transformation. Taking a look at his head, very, very Armada Megatron. Yes, he does have light piping. It's a nice homage to the comics, but in the show, Armada Megatron's face was white, which that was weird. And the toy's face was also pinkish purple, so that's pretty cool. Sadly, the antlers do not extend or do not pinch or whatever. They're just there. But you can move them. They're kind of rubbery, but I wouldn't do it. Unless you want to mimic the final scene, one of the final scenes in Armada where Optimus rips off his antlers, or antennas, which was very cool. But that's when he was Galvatron. And I wish hopefully they repaint this mold into Armada Galvatron, which would be very cool, in the same color scheme, and that would be nice. Also, it'd be interesting to see if there would be if they inspire the Minicons, like his Minicon Leader 1 here, for example. I don't know. Unfortunately, the cannon, because there's another thing I want to point out. In the show, Armada Megatron would always have his cannon right on on the side of this hip here. There's a way you can do it, just simply by, and I know Pios showed this in his review, but what you need to do, you can do this, or no, not this. You gotta rotate cannon out like that, and then just hold it on like this. So essentially, Armada Megatron had the gun, his cannon gun, like so, as a weapon, which is pretty cool. I heard you can combine this guy with Tidal Wave, as the original did, but in all honesty, I'm not sure if you can, because I don't know. It's just, it'd be hard to do, because I'm sure you can, I don't know. Anyways, sorry, I'm just trying to get this figure back here into... So yeah, so you can pose the gun however you want. I just put it off to the side or to the front, but with the original Megatron, I just do it differently. So there you go. His weapons, you can put them in his hands, like so. Give him his... Now that that'd be insulting to Armada Megatron, huh? It's also neat that they not only they made this guy, but they obviously last year they made the Armada Starscream, which is very, very cool. So, anyways, all in all, oh, forgot to mention, he does have the same detail as Armada Megatron. However, he does have the G1 Megatron abdomen pack, or abdomen pack. What did I say there? The midsection, but it's colored differently to make it much like G1 Megatron. It's also funny enough, it's also my first Megatron review in a very long time, because I haven't reviewed any Megatrons since probably the Beast Hunters Voyager class Megatron for Transformers Prime, which is interesting. So yeah, all in all, well, I recommend getting Armada Megatron. I'm going to have to say yes. If you were a fan of Armada and you didn't like the toy line, chances are you're going to get this figure, because it's very, very cool. And hopefully they make more Unicron Trilogy inspired figures, because we got Megatron and Starscream from Armada. Why don't they do it for, I don't know what they do it for, maybe Optimus Prime or whatever, or I don't know. It's just a thought out there. But if you need a Megatron in this line, chances are you're gonna this figure is probably the one to get. Unless you don't like it, chances are you're gonna get the original G1 inspired Megatron, which is equally as epic as this one. So yeah, that is my video, or I would highly recommend getting this figure. It won't disappoint you a bit. So yeah, that's my video review. The Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Leader Class Armada Megatron. I'll see you all very soon. I'll be back as soon as possible next video. And yeah, so take care, see you soon, have a great day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye!